Good morning everyone. How you doing, guys? How you doing? There, that's better. So, I was doing some, asteroid mining, destroying some asteroids, just getting some resources together. And while I was doing so, I got myself another of those relics, those orbs. I got one more. We now have a blue one. But also, I found something I haven't seen before, and I've played this game for over 38 hours in the last week. And I have never seen this before at this location. Yeah, this here. This derelict vessel here. We are at the moment at the asteroid field where I've just been harvesting all the asteroids. I was trying to do the last one. And I don't think I've ever seen this derelict here before. So that's new. At least to me. Let's do this. Of course we don't need it. There we go. It gives us enough things, even though I keep shooting the ship. Yeah, let's see what this is. I mean, we're going to the big device we found yesterday, the big octahedron, in a bit. But this is something, yeah. It's the rear half of a deep space survey vessel, severed from its bridge by heavy weapons damage. The main computer sensor array is mostly intact. The logs are missing, apparently jettisoned along with the ship's locator beacon. The sensor array has some interesting data, presumably from whatever they were studying when attacked. An incredibly dense object with a unique energy signature. The gravity waves they were studying have a characteristic of a hypotized collapse. A collapsed neutron star turned into exotic matter. We've never encountered one in our own universe, and they've been assumed to be impossible. A collapsed neutron star. So we know that the artifacts around here, the asteroids, are remnants of a destroyed planet. Are these the remnants? I mean, this is not exotic matter. This is just basic aluminum and stuff. So it's maybe incorrectly placed, because this doesn't make sense to be here, right? I mean, the star is right there. So this is a normal yellow star, not a neutron star. I think this is incorrectly placed. Because it seems like it should be close to a neutron star. That's odd. Anyway, I'll be taking this. I mean, it still contains materials. I can get through it. Hello? Break. Yeah, there we go. Break. Now I have a hard chance to get the items if I break off the modules one by one. So let's do that. If it actually does that. Doesn't seem to. I want the engine, please. It's a bigger engine I have. Please give me engine. Give. Apparently we're not gonna get the engine there. And we do have some other things on the ship which I'd like to have a look at. Because if you need parts of, for example, certain guns, you need to destroy the module it's attached to. Now this bridge here is interesting, but if you kill the bridge, the entire ship falls apart. Can I break this thing off? I mean, our guns are... I mean, we do this tier 2 gun over there, so... There we go. Give me bits. No bits, unfortunate. How about this part here, whatever this is? Doesn't seem to be attached to the cockpit. Doesn't really seem to be anything specific itself, but maybe. I do see a wing over there. And know we can get that wing unlocked, so maybe to help? Yeah, according to the game itself, this is the best way to get modules. If you destroy them one by one yourself, and you have a chance to find a part of it which is functional. And you always need, and so far at most 3 parts to get something. Rule of 3 and all. Oh, I forget to drink. I need to do that. Not sure what that was supposed to be, but well, this wing I know we can actually install. This is actually an item we can use. Also, does this thing have 2 cockpits? It looks like it has. And the paint on this ship is the same paint colors as my paint colors. So is this an Earth ship? Give me your things. It didn't. Dang it. Okay, fine. I see here a little. It could be secondary cockpit. Would be kind of weird, but I want to dissect this. I want to get every single piece. If we can break it though, because we couldn't break that engine off either. Apparently no. Okay, then go for the bridge. Destroy the ship, get all the things from it. If we can destroy it. Normally you can. I mean, it has burning physics, so it might take a bit of shooting, but this should be doable. Even with my puny ass ship. He says full of confidence. Much confidence. I don't see any burning effects either. I know the ships normally can explode and you get all the resources from, so maybe if we crack in 2. Rather not ram it a bit. That doesn't seem like the wise move. Let's get its cargo base maybe? I wish there was a side-to-side thruster. It would be nice. I do like that if you have sustained fire on something, you do get it moving away from you. It's very slowly in this case. I mean, we have only pea shooters right now, so... No, not gonna break, are you? Maybe here. I do like the background also has those waves of sand or well, dust going by. Effect's pretty good. Let me break you, ship. Break. That helping? Also we have to press this button so I can see what my HP is. Ah, we're good. And if we use this, we just heal up. Okay, something broke off, that's good. Ram it. Ramming speed. Now I need to heal up a bit. I'd like to be above 80% before I ram it again. We shall endure. It will be destroyed. We want its bits. Can I take this thing off, maybe? It's basically salt in 2. My weapons feel so puny and weak. They feel so weak. I assume there's some parts that you can't break because they're technically not modules. Like that thruster apparently. I mean, we do have fire signs on it, so... And this thing has fire signs as well. So we assume it has an HP bar of some description. Now fire effects don't do any damage over time. The fire on my own ship doesn't do anything to me. Just visual to show that there's something wrong with it. Git. You know what? You know what? I know. Let's go slowly. Yeah, give it an engine. Move a bit. Can I push it? Kinda. I see a star over there. 500 meters. Flight into the star. That should kill it, right? I don't think many things will survive a star impact. Make sure I'm not there though when it impacts, and we just fly by and take the things. Let's go with it. Okay, we're gonna go around. So I want to go push a bit up. It shall be landing in the star over there. Control movement, yes. Okay, no, that's not correct. I need to hook behind that. Precision movement, full concentration mode. It's too high. Okay, we have to actually push this from the back, it seems. If we can. HP is good. We are now your thruster. Behold the power of the sun. That should do. Cook there for me while I'm not cooking. I mean, it looks hot to me. That should do it, right? That should do it. Come on, brick. Apparently the ship is indestructible. It is surviving the power of the sun, which is kind of nuts. It just doesn't want to give me its bits. Which is quite rude. For example, you see my HP going down here? That's because I'm so close to the sun here. I'm burning. That thing is just like, oh, that's fine. It's completely fine. God dang it. Okay. We'll have to give up on that one. That one is beyond my powers, unfortunately. We did find something new at least, so that's cool. And I didn't shoot this thing here. Now, what did we get? The blue glyph sphere. That's a third of the spheres. We got the orange one. We found the green one. Now we have the blue one. The spheres we found collectively represent a peace treaty between a civilization and an AI, likely one not created by that civilization. So peace treaty made by the AI, or made by another civilization then, I guess. Interesting. We do a lot of research though, and I've been collecting some items, and aluminum, copper is good, silver is good, titanium is pretty good as well. We might be able to do some upgrades. We even have enough yttrium for weapons. I can definitely get another weapon on board. We do need to get some Kirillite to get some more, some better power. So I will see if I can actually trade a bit of that. I really also hope to get something from that. Oh, hello there. Hello. It is I, Whiskamoog. No doubt you thought me merely a legend, but trust that I am real. Whiskamoog, the legend. You cannot be the Whiskamoog? Yes. Indeed, I confess that I'm envious of you, having the pleasure of meeting one you thought a myth. He looks like a walrus. He looks kind of awesome. I do miss a tusk though. Who has the pleasure of making my acquaintance? You wouldn't have heard of us. I am Commander Asmo, commander of the Pincushion. Such modesty recommends you. Someday songs will be sung of Commander Asmo, who met Whiskamoog, hero of 1,000 years, champion of 1,000 worlds. I mean, he trades things, that's good. For yttrium, that's nice. Missile, oh, we have a missile thing already. These two will make sure we can make missiles as weapons. Do you want to go missiles? I kind of have this idea to not go for missiles or for fighters, because they can be destroyed, while lasers cannot be. Could be funny to try. We can sell good to him. Platinum he likes. Neutronium he likes. And I wish we would say the name. I forgot. Chrysolite? I think it's Chrysolite. So that's what he likes to buy. What we can buy from him is aluminum. Copper is okay. That's it. I'd like to get one of these, but 55% markup is not a really good deal. Can I sell something useless to him? I mean, I prefer yttrium of silver. And it's even silver price, so let's take that. All the way around, all the way around. Don't want to get all silver, but some, you know, let's keep about 50, I guess. There. We get 46 more yttrium. How much for one of these? 13. Let's do one. Actually, we keep our yttrium we have. We have a good amount anyway, so let's take 2. We still got 19 here. I think that's good. I think that's good. Means we can't get either of those guidance systems. Do we want them? It is still cool to work with missiles. It is still cool, but I think we'll skip the missiles for now. I think we'll skip them for now. You know, I'm tempted. At some point we'll buy these, but not this moment. Ooh, don't crash into him. What a peculiar individual. He is a hero of 1,000 stars, apparently. Believe him. Also a new mission in the log for him. I forgot the button for mission. Let's use this one. Full Empire. Progress. Interesting, this one is green in progress, these ones are orange in progress. Probably because this doesn't have a lead and these have a lead. Found the Lethia, now we have to go there, etc. So, this is gravity. We still need to do this with gravity, that's the one with the big octahedron. Erratic portal. That we find inside the alien's intestines, maybe the key to unlocking the structure. Yes, we need to have a look at that. Cargo cleanup. We need to talk about Commander Yu about this. The medical delivery still need to do. And they think we work for the Trade Guild. Ah, Whiskamoog. In progress. We have an interesting character named Whiskamoog. He claims to be a hero of legend. He also claims to sometimes offer weapon components for trade. I mean, he is. So that's good. If we can find additional parts, we should be able to research building this weapon ourselves. It's about the guided missiles. We need to trade with Whiskamoog to get these missiles going. Or we have to find them somewhere. And the puzzle artifacts. There's a lot of things happening. A lot of missions. Can we buy anything here that we need? Price-wise, I mean, they do like to buy uranium. They don't like to sell it, they like to buy it. We don't have it. The rest is all kind of 20s, 30s, sometimes 50s, so not really great trading partner, but they do trade with aluminium as their currency, and aluminum is very, very easy to get. We have a decent amount of gold for engines. Don't have a reason for platinum yet. What do we build? A scanner and a survey lander, which we both have, so we don't need platinum at the moment. Engines are nice, but we have, I think 36 is plenty. We do have 2 of the... We have 2 of these. I keep forgetting what these are called, but that's fine. Don't think we want to buy anything. I mean, I don't need as much aluminum. I could go for some of the high-end materials. 126, that's a lot. 201. So we're now minus 605 aluminum. Almost all aluminum gone. This one would be 700. That's a lot of aluminum. And they don't have anything I can actually sell that makes this difference. So I don't want to get every one of those. We don't have a reason for neutronium right now. It will come in the future for higher end stuff, but not for now. Mostly tier 3 stuff. This stuff I want to save up. I do need a few adamantium to unlock the biggest hole possible. I don't need this stuff right now. Still 910, still more than we have. So I can't do neutronium. I can't do adamantium. Can I do these two then? I can. This will get me close to the limit. Let's stick around here then. Let's get one of the higher end materials for aluminum, because aluminum cheap and easy to get. Let's see. Let's go back to base, upgrade the ship where we can. Then we're gonna go into discover more about the Oxyhedron of magic and space. And we do have a lot of science. I might be able to upgrade my ship a bit, make it better, bigger, more advanced, better weapons. I mean, definitely I can get another of those tier 2 weapons. Hopefully more than 2. So we have some things to do. Let's see, Lieutenant Milton. Taking a look at that iridescent artifact you found. I've actually seen something like that at the Gemini's shipyards back home. It was used for custom coloring of luxury vessels. Will be on hidden outpost camouflage ships. Doesn't seem particularly useful as camouflage in space, since it just changed color and does nothing for the heat signature. It's possible someone was working on a cloaking device, and this is as far as their reaches took them, or maybe they're just fashion forward. Can we make use of it? I've sent the details over to the lab. If you research chroma plating, you'll be able to customize your ship's color scheme. Cool. And that's all we want to know from him. Commander Yu. Excellent work finding the ALMIGTHY. You've proven quite capable, but it's a relief to know we'll have a second ship nearby while you encounter your exploration of the space. Now that your command crew has a bit of experience in the field, I'm assigning them a small team of support personnel to Pincushion. This is important. They won't participate in survey missions, but will speed up ship repairs. Also, there's more to them. I must say, this little object you found is full of surprises. It's not simply a puzzle. The complex rules governing the movement of the shapes are a way of encoding information. It's done in a clever way. Solving a particular shape requires providing a proof of knowledge in a geometric form. What sort of knowledge? Well, that's where it gets really interesting. The initial configuration of the puzzle, which is really more of a codex, reminded me of the equation Ram uncovered to control the gateways. So I tried solving the puzzle for the gateway we know about and output a new equation. Unfortunately, it just turned out to be the gateway in the neighboring system that you already discovered. But this object has a lot more potential permutations, so I'll keep investigating it. In the meantime, please be sure to thank Dr. Ram for directing this toy my way. You're just trying to rub it into our face, aren't you? I'm sure I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure. I just read Lieutenant Avery's mission report on the radar factory. Excellent work. There's still an open question as to whether the appearance of these radars was somehow caused by your presence or is coincidental to it. But the important thing is that the threat is less pressing. Again, good work by you and your crew. Thank you, sir. Anyway, research. So, we have 360. And this for just the coloring, I'll leave that. A crew quarters will allow me to get more crew on my ship, which will repair my ship. It's really good, but not for now. Let's go for the constructions. We'll get 5 more hexes to use on any ship size. An Explorer hull allows construction of Explorer class ships with a base max size hull of 40. Yes, please. Bigger ships, better. And the next would be a few more slots, and then we go to cruiser hulls. Okay, so we go to a bigger ship if we have the materials for it. Iron drives makes us faster. Handling is nice. We have the crew training. At the moment I don't need any of them. I'd love better power. And this is 7% more power to everything, which is kind of awesome. So yes, more power. Everything is just simply better. what's this? Plasma bolt speed to rotation. The speed of survey landings, don't really care about that. The fog of war, to know where we have not been. Not, yeah, we're not fast enough to actually explore the unknowns of space yet. We don't have that size yet, so we might get that. I'd like to go for engines if possible. Engines or weapons, I think, are most important here. Let's go for ion drives. Max thrust up. We exactly have that. Good. Shipyard. So this is our ship currently. Also need to do this. I think we can use this at some point. That's not the right place. There. Good. Let's see. A new ship. So if you see your resources here, they will change if we go to a new bridge. We need Etherine 2. Okay. To make an explorer bridge. Now research explorer hulls. We can create larger ships if you have enough resources. Choose new ship from the lower right. Yeah, that's just what we just did. Okay. So we want to go to explorer bridge as soon as possible. We need Etherine though for it, which we don't have right now. Which is this stuff right here. We need 2 of them. But first let's improve what we have. I think we still have the same power. Propulsion hasn't increased. Energy weapons, the MK2s we had before as well. Let's get this whole thing moved there. Plasma MK2. And then we rebuild the whole thing. That was a reactor, I believe. Yeah. With the wing and the engine. Cool. So now we have 2 of those good weapons. Can we make a 3rd one? We cannot. We're lacking titanium. Yeah, titanium. Plenty of yttrium though. So what I could do is extend the ship a bit. I think I will. You go sit there. You go sit there. I might even keep you there. Because it's easy to build. Turrets. And another turret. And we can do even more, but how's our power? Peak draw 16. We need to get more power on the ship to make it functional. Can I put... I can. Give me another micro reactor, please. That's 14. I can't do another one because we're out of... No, we do have Kerolite. Aluminum. Aluminum's our bottleneck here. Okay. Okay then. Let's swap these 2 out. Symmetry and stuff. Do want to put you there. Put my sensor there, it's fine. I mean, frankly, it's not fine. I actually want to get rid of this one here. Because batteries, to me at least, feel kind of a waste of time. I'd rather have another reactor. Do we need one? We do need one. Now we have the output of 17, so we do have infinite firepower here. Or at least we can keep firing without any ever lowering our energy consumption there. And I can't build any of these because of aluminum, I think. It's all aluminum. We have a Kerolite. We don't have a Kerolite anymore. Aluminum and Kerolite for this one. And copper is no problem, so it's just aluminum. Weapons. Aluminum and aluminum. No, titanium. Titanium. Okay. Let's put you in the back, so you at least... There. We put it like this. Looks better. That just looks better. Can we put another engine on? I can't. Dang it. I'm aluminum. Surprise, surprise. Oh, we got ads. Wait for it. Wait for the ads. I mean, we have a bit more firepower. 2 more basic guns. 2 guns replaced. Actually, we just got 1 level 2 gun extra. We've got 2 other guns replaced now. Or displaced. Can I get 2 of these? Titanium 10 and 2 gold. We can. That's wise to use. I need to look at the heat profile and stuff. Let's wait for the rest. Let's wait for the rest. Good stretch. So we need to focus on getting Etherine. For now, I'll save this design. There. Easy name. I'm not gonna. I do not intend to keep that name. But for now, it will keep it in mind. And the ads are gone. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. So, I was thinking about improving the ship more with some lateral thrusters, because we can fit them in. Makes my rotation better. And they just seem to be fitting right there, so let's put that in. They only fit on the side of the ship. You can't put them. You can't turn them any way but directly sideways. And I can't put more than 2 wings on it, so that's fine. So what we need is more aluminum, which we can get quite easily. We need more ethylene to get to the higher tier ships. Save design, save. So if I go for a new ship, just out of curiosity, this one costs me ethylene. This one cost me 19 neutronium and 12 ethylene. 22 ethylene and 4 adamantium. So 19 neutronium. Let's write it down. Let's write that down. 19 neutronium. Yeah, there's only one. There's only one needs neutronium, by the way. The rest just needs ethylene. Yeah. So we need ethylene. Total of 3. I'll probably go up with the others though. Yeah, 22, 27 ethylene total. Because you will reuse all resources from the other ships. And 6 adamantine. Adamantine, yes. Yeah. So we're trying to collect 27 ethylene, 19 neutronium, and 6 adamantine. And have it on in our back store always. That's what we want to get. So we can get all the ship bridges. Fair enough. This we just need a lot of aluminum to upgrade even more. That is fine. That's research done. Operations done. Rama, anything new? Can you explain where we are? Assuming a question to me in this universe and not a complete collapse in your spatial awareness, we are in a universe that's separated from our own during the inflationary epoch, a remnant of the Big Bang, as it were. This is in line with our cosmological models, but all inflationary universes should become completely separate from ours immediately after they form. Which raises the very interesting question why this universe remains tethered to us by a quantum wormhole. A wormhole which Starcom purposely expanded by our new wormhole stabilizers. This is a topic that would consume more time than I will likely have to spare in the near future. Yeah, that's interesting indeed. Why is this universe tied to ours? I wonder. And that's all. Cool. So I think it's time. I think it's time to go to the octahedron. More personnel to manage. Oh yeah, by the way, the personnel's over here, support crew. You don't need to concern yourself with the support personnel, but they'll help with ship operations, speed up repairs. Mostly, they speed up repairs. You want a lot of these to just have passive hull regen in and out of combat, by the way. So it does help a lot. But we're gonna go over here. Octahedron time. As we upgrade our bridge, Kalana will be able to assign us more personnel. Okay. Bigger bridge, more personnel. Check. I mean, bigger ship as well. And we did scan that thing, did we? I'm pretty sure we did. Quick check. And once again, the color scheme seems like it's one of ours. Investigation complete. No, actually this one is a bit purplish. The windows are different. And I can't destroy it. Can't hit it. Check. The octahedron. It's quite a massive thing here. Let's see what it does. Using the triangular object obtained from the Alhithia, the team is able to close the connection and a huge frictionless surface slides away, allowing the server lander access to the interior. Inside is a massive space that seems even larger than the exterior. Despite expanding in all directions, every path seems to converge at a single point. A small platform at the center of the settling geometry. At its center is a black sphere. As the team approaches, the structure seems to shift in impossible ways. Suddenly, all the shapes seem to align perfectly in every dimension, and the sphere begins to expand. The team hastily retreats, but every path leads back inwards. Just as the sphere seems about to engulf the lander, the craft and the team find themselves back outside the structure. So it just starts growing? Okay. Detecting a build of energy from inside the artifact. Back up, back up, back up. Is it exploding? I don't think it's a bomb though. Whoa. The artifact has discharged a massive amount of energy. We just discovered a half dozen previously unknown particles. Okay. Seems not deadly. I mean, I'm not dead yet. I'm curious. Hit me with your prowess thingies. Cool looking, cool sound. These discharges seem harmless to us. It's mostly particles that don't interact with baryonic matter. But I have no idea what it's actually doing. Join the club. No idea either. That's pretty cool, man. Mysterious artifacts in space, yes. I told you this game was awesome. Look at this, man. A MacGuffin. We found a MacGuffin. Anyway, we got all kind of things to do. Got the heretic portal, medical delivery. I do want to go for the medical delivery. I don't want to do the heretic portal first, so let's go medical delivery, and then towards the portal. Yeah. Even though we're flying by the portal, I don't want to go in there yet because it's bound to cause trouble. I first want to do things I know I can certainly do. Do we have, just out of curiosity, no. We do need to go through trader first, which I believe there is one on the way over. I think there's a trader over there. Right? Yeah, the glide traders. Not sure if they can sell what we need, but... And they should be right here, yeah. Enemies, they've upgraded. But their turrets are keeping up mostly. I mean, he destroys. What? What's this? A little starship all by its lonesome? No divine insignia? No Irma escort? Your markings are of no faction we recognize. Is there no one who protects you? Do not be afraid. We'll make sure you're safe by us. Is it a shakedown? It seems our universal translator has inadvertently conveyed our message with a subtle implication of threat. Such is the problem with these devices. Safe by us should have been translated as safe from us. The threat was meant to be explicit and unambiguous. Give us money or we hurt you. I apologize for any confusion. I refuse to pay you. We don't pay police. How can you put such a low price on your safety? Our scans show that we will find a great deal more than 3 gold in salvage from your ship. Yeah, I think we're gonna use these guys who are definitely not each other's friends. Got a part? Okay, they got cannons, they got cannons. I want to focus on one side of the ship, so we do, never mind, there's another one. Lots of HP. Okay, run. Lure them into the other enemies. Maybe that helps. Because they're mostly focused on each other right now. I'm not the biggest threat, so I'll just let them fight each other. Oh, well. We heal up and live. I mean, his side is already pretty damaged, that's good. Yes. Fight each other, good. And this one seems in trouble. We might be able to take out this one here. Okay, that's a lot of monsters over there. Doesn't seem very safe to be, but I'll let these guys destroy each other. That's good. That's one. Nice. That's 2. Nice. A missile warhead. We could buy it from the hero, and we didn't have to. HP is good. Yes. We still have the ships are alive, but they probably destroyed the station. Ow. My heal is not ready yet. Let them fight each other. I think they destroyed the station. Yeah, they did. But this one is the most hurt, and it's most hurt on this side, so it won't be on that side of him. I probably have to retreat a few times. If cannons miss me. I think it can maybe destroy the cannons. Oh, never mind. Apparently I got destroyed here instantly. Check. Okay, that's personal to match. Wait, we are all the way back here. Ah, all the way back here. Fine. We'll quickly do this done, then we save it, and then we have to fight those guys off and just save before we get there again. Unfortunate. Yeah, these cannons are scary. As soon as your bridge is destroyed, your entire ship is gone. And your HP is not your bridge. It's just the entire HP you have. But as soon as they destroy this part, we're gone. And I don't really have much protection around it. So I have to be very careful and fly away a lot. These guys are tough until I get my my bridge covered by a lot of other stuff that will just be its armor. We're not really safe. Okay, let's quickly do this again. Yes. We've read this, it's fine. I'm gonna sit inside its... Yep, the build up. I need to go for one more so we get the baryonic matter thing. We could do science right now. We don't have aluminum though. That should do. So let's go back to base. Let's actually, we have another star here. It's a pretty big flight though to get there. I think I want to get some more resource first. See if we get some more aluminum. Yeah, let's get some aluminum. Ah, there we go. Mission completed. Let's get some aluminum. And then we go for upgrades. And then we see if we can get a bit more things on our ship that makes it harder to hit my cockpit. Because those cannons hitting my cockpit but mostly one-shots me. And if we can get to Illyrium or Ethereum, what it is, Etherine, then we can get a higher tier ship. Not that it's gonna be great yet, but you know. Yeah, we got a new field, nice. Come to me, aluminum. We didn't, yeah, we did get it quite recently, but there is a little bit around. And we can simply sell something to these guys and we get it. Unfortunately, we did lose the rocket then. The rocket engine we just got, we lost it because we died. Yeah, these fields are still basically empty. I mean, just cleared them before I started the stream, so yeah, not surprising. They'll regain their stuff. Yeah, there's nothing in these two anymore. But there are some on the left-hand side. And they know of a way of getting more resource at regular intervals for free, so. Well, not completely free, but just ongoing. That seems to be all in this field here. Yeah. Let's trade. Get some aluminum. Crystallite, I need that. I need one of those. And then we see if we can upgrade a bit. I mean, right? I keep forgetting it. Etherine. 2 Etherine will solve as well. But these guys are not cheap. So let's see. I can sell platinum, which is not the best price, but I don't care about platinum right now. I have no need for it. That's 72 aluminum, that's okay. We don't need too much of this, so let's make it 20. That's okay. I need to keep my titanium. Silver we don't need. It's a bit of a waste to waste it here, but you know what? There it goes. I have to make sure I have enough aluminum here to make something. Copper is not much needed, so let's go down to what? 20? Not the best trading thing here, but I need to upgrade my ship a bit. Let's do 161, is fine. Can I get 2 of these? Ooh, no, we cannot. That would be a ship upgrade. That would be a ship upgrade. Can we take 1? That's 201 less. Means we have about 80 aluminum. I don't think we can afford it right now. We need to get the aluminum here. I do need to take 1 of these with me. That's something we need. Yeah. A bit expensive, a bit more expensive than I wanted to, but it's fine. At least we can have some kind of upgrade. Actually, we should also talk to our allies over there. There was a mission that was just talk to your allies, so let's do that. They're over there. The Alethea. I do like that the Alethea here looks completely different from the Alethea that I had in my other playthrough. So not always the same ship, at least not the same design. Good to see you again, Commander Asmo. As you can see, we made it back in one piece. Now we're reviewing survey data and patrolling this sector. We detected ship movements at the sector's void periphery, shortly after we returned, but they fell back when we investigated. What have you learned about the history of the space? Quite a bit, but it's fragmented. The broad history, as you may have gathered, is until roughly 800 years ago, the dominant power was an empire that controls most of space, generally referred to as the Fallen Empire. I get the impression they took credit for the remnant artifacts and apparently had access to some we have not seen. While it was a very powerful civilization compared to us, they clearly were far below the remnants in capabilities. What did the records say about the remnants? Very little. Most in the Empire seem to regard them as either divine or just fundamentally mysterious. It didn't seem to occupy a large part of the historic record, like a humans might have regarded gravity thousands of years ago. Not a great analogy, but I'm trying to describe how an alien civilization that we don't understand didn't understand something that we also don't understand. It's we don't know all the way down. What caused the Empire's collapse? Difficult to say, because the Empire's own records predictably describe everything as great. But they were clearly experiencing problems for a long time before the end. Gradually and then suddenly, as it were. My current pet theory is infighting within the Empire's power structure, and a popular religious movement took advantage of this. And the religious movement would be the devout? I think so, yeah. A reasonable guess, and confirmed by the Gore's account, yes. Okay, some info, cool. Also, they have a shield generator on the ship, and better engine than I do. I want all of these. I want all of these. Dr. Ram has something for me. I see you've taken a break from blowing stuff up to make an actual interesting discovery. The polyhedral artifact you activated seems to discharge energy on the scale of a large solar flare every 14.3 seconds, yet with minimal ionizing radiation. The new elementary particles it unveiled are quite intriguing. Thanks. Does this mean you're going to be less condescending? Doubtful. Doubt. I'll be less condescending today. If you want me to be friendly tomorrow, make another discovery that changes our understandings of physics. Ah. So what actually is it? It's obviously way beyond our technology. With the brief amount of time I've had with the data, I've come up with two hypotheses. One, it's some kind of beacon. The exotic particles it produces would be unmistakable at any distance. Another possibility is that while this object generates a very large amount of energy, perhaps that energy is only part of the equation. Perhaps it requires some additional input, either information, material, or even more energy, to start whatever process it's designed for. But frankly, this is just speculation. The who and why of the artifact are of secondary importance. Those particles illuminating our reality is what interests me. That's all for now. Okay. We got research. We got a chunk of it. 200 here. We need 225 for bigger ship, but we can't afford it anyway, so not much of a point. Large bulkheads. Engines 2. Better engines, 130, yes. Better engines are good. I probably can't afford them, but you know. Better handling. Can I get more range? No, we need 300 for that. We don't have that. Faster retargeting is nice. Trying to find things that keep us alive here. so far. The zoom could help. Yeah, so we can see the enemies a bit further away. We can plan our movements better. Can I get this thing better covered? But it's only these 2 slots here, so let's start from scratch and we'll see where we go. There. Scratch. So we need energy. I think we had about 4 of them. I need to keep 1 courier light around, so let's do this. Then we need our survey lander. And we want our scanner. Yes. Then I'd like... we do have armor. That might save our asses. Some armor. Can I get deflector in front? Not from that thing. Put you here then. Deflected there. Keep my front safe. We can't do 2 deflectors because we are lacking iridium. Okay. Maybe... if I take this out, we took 3 half deflectors, maybe? So we are a bit more tanky from the front, only the front. Then energy weapons, we have plasma cannons. I might want to arm those actually. I think I want to do this. I do want to protect these well, but keep my weapons in the fight is kind of important. So that. And 2 plasma turrets, only 1. Because we're out of yttrium? Out of yttrium, okay. And we gave out 3 of them, which is good. I'm gonna put you there, I guess. Doesn't really matter, this thing is just weird. This thing is just weird. Propulsion then. We got some engines to put in. I'm not gonna fly as easily because they're too close together, so they will overheat each other. Put you... It's gonna be an ugly ship. It's gonna be an ugly ship for a bit. It's what it is. I can't do that because we need 3 spacings. Fine, be there. Actually, this thing can be armor. You know what? You can just pretend to be armor. Yeah. That's fine. I have the stuff for another engine, but not really space for it. Can I get connectors in, I guess? Oh, we can't do that? Apparently not. It is connected. Maybe because of the engine here? Or because this engine here, of course, yeah. Makes sense, makes sense. Can I... If I remove these 2... Got the connector here and here. So we get these engines a little bit further away from each other. And let's see what the overheating system says. Yellow is good, orange is not good. So this is going to be overheated because it's too close to all the engines, I guess. We don't have extra cooling, so they're not going to really function that well. Maybe if I turn you away, if I turn you like that, so it is going to see more of space. Get that engine off. So there's now more squares covered by space that should cool it down. And if I then attach the engines to them, it's still gonna overheat. The engines do heat it up a lot, because it means they're 20-40% less efficient. Move this whole thing there and there, so we can at least have this one work normally. This one is yellow at least, so we got 1 yellow one, 2 orange ones. That's okay-ish. Actually, what I should be doing is using these, because these don't care about overheating, it seems. Let's see. Because apparently, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, there's no heat signature on these. I mean, it doesn't like... It's still overheating there. Can I make it yellow? Let's see, energy weapons. Maybe if I put you out completely, like that. With nothing attached to you. Now it's yellow. Now it's functioning normally. No, it's orange still. So it does need some kind of cooling. Well, if it doesn't matter, then I'll just put you... Then I'll just put it the same as it was before. Because then there's no point. So, energy. A rebuild. Because it's going to be orange like this even, right? No, it is not. Not orange here, but is orange there, I believe. Yeah. Yeah, that's orange. Just orange and rest, so it doesn't really matter. In that case, I'm just gonna have to deal with the 40% less functionality, I guess, on them. It is what it is. We got the wings? We don't. So we're less fast in void space. I mean, at least this one is good, and this one is good. Yeah, it's what we have. Can't make much more of it. Another half deflector, maybe. That's a specific side, this bracket. Let's do it like that. It's an ugly ship. It's definitely ugly. It's not gonna win any... Oh, there's a lot of snow. It's not gonna win any kind of awards for looking good, but it will have to do. So what we need is more yttrium, titanium, and hopefully some way to cool down our systems, which I believe we can do. I forgot where it was though. I think it was in the top. Thermal analysis, entropic shunts, increase the range at which modules dissipate heat to neighboring and array in space. Do we need this one to just make sure everything maintains less heat? Performance penalty damage, I don't care. Exhaust fence. We need all three of these actually. I mean, this is okay. Damage module still functions somewhat, and these allow us to make exhausts. So on these two, so we can do more. Anyway, or oh, surveyor. We don't have a surveyor. Got to put it on. Surveyor. We don't have a scanner either. No scanner is here. Surveyor. Be surveyor there, I guess. I mean, it's not red yet, so that's at least good. We're in the middle range. Not great, but not bad. I'll actually put it there, because then shots next to it will hit that thing instead of my weapon. Good enough. So a little bit more. I want to go there. Yeah. And first we save it, because we know it's going to be dangerous. Probably saved a few times here. Yeah, it looks ugly. Definitely ugly. So we got no enemies here, that's good. Then the next one, we should instantly save it there. Actually, we should save it here. Because I think this is the last place we can save it. And then we have to lure them into each other and do all the violent stuff and, you know, all things. Man, she ugly. I think this is just a hauler. I mean, I was going to use these guys to get these down, but oh, look at that jewel data bank. Nice. It's not the missile thing we wanted, but this will work. Titanium, sure. Okay, that is a lot of damaging things. We don't want that on our face. Another databank. We got some neutronium. And a bunch of databanks. Holy hell, databanks. Databank heaven. Hallelujah. Did we get the whole set in one go? Might be. The Jewel databank. Referred to as the Amber Jewel. Long-term gravitational field analysis of massive octahedral objects. Reveals subtle differences in this region's void effect. Apparently the devout have been monitoring it for quite a while. That's the thing we just found. Okay. Illumination. Amber Jewel has awoken. We did that. Illuminating the old text and revealing the cherished designs to us. Prepare the missionaries. There's also a lot of obtuse mathematical formulae. Research points plus 75. This might be enough to get some more cooling. Let's see. The Devout Pilgrim Databank. The archives describe an attempt to extract the location of a redacted artifact from a group of Arcadian pilgrims. They were only able to piece together a confused reference to the beating heart of a dead star. Beating heart of a dead star, okay. And the last one. Oh, one sec. Whirlpool is apparently what the devout call wormholes. They were using something called whispers to try to locate a specific one. Okay. Looking for wormholes. Lots of research. I want to go back and just do all the research now. But first I want to go... well, apparently here. Ah, the shakedown. He is for now alone. Ow. Let's keep a nose towards him. Take less damage. I want to get his engines so he can't move away from me and can't reposition. So I need some HP. Oh, that's not good. I got something from him. Got a chest. I'll take a chest. A little bit of ramming. Can I get this engine? Engine. Move. Okay, I think we got a gun. We didn't. Ow. So I think his wings are the guns, I assume? Never mind, we're dead. Damn it. Last save. We were so close. All the data. Should have saved there. I should have saved there. Well, we didn't. Do we get all the same stuff? I don't know. I'd love to lure these guys into each other so we don't have to fight them all one-on-one. That seems like a lot more enemies, by the way. Let's fly around for a bit. Can we get these Bogdites guys in with us? Nope, nothing here. Because they did a good job at killing these guys, at least keeping them busy while we took their loot. I mean, we got some issue. Missile guidance. I kinda like missile. And Devout Pilgrim Databank, that's good. Can get all databanks as well, and maybe more missile guidance. A Jewel Databank. I'd like to heal. Yttrium, aluminum, okay. First, we're gonna heal up, which we are doing right now. Let's quick check what we already had. So we lost 2 databanks for now. We know this one. We know this one. We now have the missile guidance. Hello, guidance. Hey, Gamploy, how you doing, mates? Good to see you, man. Happy lunchtime. Are you feeling at home again? Back at work. It's like, no, let me sleep some more. We can't save right now because they're still angry with us. Angry. And I get these exterior bits are mostly where his weapons are located, so I want to get rid of those. And whatever we can see firing at us, which is nothing right in front of us. What? There's the cannon. Cannon destroyed. It can't hurt us anymore. Gonna stay on this side. It cannot harm us. Well, apparently it can. A bit. But not enough. A member of the Pinky support personnel has been critically injured. Ship repairs will be slightly degraded until we return to Kaleno. We've got 2 guys who are basically, well, we critically injured. They're basically dead. But that's how it worked. We got the Whirlpool. We're missing one of the databanks now. But we'll find it eventually. I'm gonna save it here. Because we're gonna find these guys and we'll probably try to beat their ass again. That's what's going to happen. Yes. I feel misplaced, depressed, uncomfortable. I want to go home and work there. Yeah, that's best. Also there they come. The bog raider barks. Now we have no allies to help us with. It's only 2 of them, not 3 this time. At least not yet. So up here we save it. Just before we see them, so I actually can plan things out. It's a shakedown, yes we know. We're not gonna pay you. No, we don't. I want to get his cannons out of the way. Oh, that's almost all my HP. No. We live. For now. We can barely move. Heal me. Hey, those cannons are no joke. 80 streak, dude, that's insane, dude. Thank you very much. 80 stream streak. Nice. I want to get these wings, because those are what those cannons are. I want to focus on 1 at a time if I can. 2 at a time is a problem. They used to be with 3. Can I get behind him? No, he's turning. Ow. Get the engines. No, there's cannons. Oh, more cannons. Now it takes some time to recharge, it seems. Stay in front of his nose. I can barely move, man. Ooh, no, that's cannons. Okay, we live. Sorry, friend. You're gonna be my shield for a bit. Enjoy. Yep. It worked. A little bit. Running. I need to heal up. I need to do damage to them while healing up myself. Slowly. And then go away. I have to just hit and run. That's what I need to do. And this year we saved it through the Christmas season. We did, man. But also, thank you very much for the 80 stream streak, dude. That is awesome. That's really cool. Also, we are slightly on fire. Don't mind it. It's fireworks. Yes, fireworks. Wait, there disappeared. I mean, I'm just gonna run. You know what? I'm just not gonna deal with it. Yeah. Truth ready for battle station. Let's get that heal going. I will deal with these later when I have some more weapons and stuff. While I go for the medical delivery. Never mind. They're back. And they're not as damaged as I want them to. He's smoking at the very least. I mean, I can take them on, but I need my heal to be up more often. Also, we have already lost 6 out of our 10 crewmates. I do kind of want to lure this guy into being my shield. Because if he explodes, we get stuff from him as well. I mean, he is not my enemy. But as long as I don't shoot him, it's fine, right? And look at him. He is perfectly shield-shaped. He's nice. He's long. I can hide behind him. He's here. All things a good shield needs to be. Hello. HP is going up. Good. Now luckily the AI is not completely hunting me down. But for these you need to take out these four protrusions on the sides, which are the main cannons. Or you have to take out their engines. No. Yeah, hit that guy. Hit that guy. Because they shoot once and then they turn around. Use the other side. Okay, HP is good. Okay, and they did fly a bit from each other. Let's get behind this man and not die doing so. Oh, I think we got one turret, one cannon. Ow. Ow, lots of ow. There, he's reloading. Get to him. We got a cannon. They're not hitting each other. Not good. Run. I got this guy's cannons, so that's the most dangerous thing about them. There's one more cannon on this side, though. That cannon right there. Ooh, that's a lot of... Never mind. I exploded. Yeah. God dang it. Why are they so... Why can they one-shot me? Shakedown. Refuse. End. And they can shoot through each other, so that's a problem. Ow. Ow. We're dead. Yep, we just took all the shots. Yep. We're just gonna run away. Shakedown. We refuse. I will not pay you any gold. These are, by the way, very great sources of any kind of materials for me, so... If I get my ship strong enough to actually fight them. At the moment, I'm not. Oh, no. Maybe... I don't think I can lure him to the sun, though. I mean, I'm luring myself to the sun, which is not good. Also, we can also activate this. That might help. More power to the engines, yes. We just run away. We just run away for a bit. It's fine. There. We're gone. Now they will appear over and over again. They will hunt us down. And that's more enemies. This seems like not the guys we can't fight. It's just the random the bots fighting us. The droidica. We can kill these. Get their bits. Quickly do the core. Just crush the core. There we go. The Devout Illumination Databank. I think that's the one we were lacking. I think it's the last we didn't have. Yeah, we have the Whirlpool, Pilgrim Jewel, Illumination. And now we have everything back we had before. Pretty good. Didn't we get anything extra? I don't think so. No. Nope. We got the missile guidance though, so that's good. I'm gonna save it here so we don't lose it when those guys come back, because they will eventually. Good. We did... Survey incomplete. Probably something we need to scan for later when we have some more level ups. I want to go to the medical facility. Do we have... yeah, we have a Keralizer. Good. That's important. Oh, it's having a hard time. The AI has a hard time going around any kind of ships. For some reason, this doesn't. We do have a lot of science, by the way. It's 250. That's pretty good. We can get our cooldown systems going, which means our turrets will be a lot more efficient and therefore do a lot more damage, which we kind of need, sorely. Monitoring station. At first inspection, this is an antiquated communication relay that probably was recently pulled into the sector's gravity well. But Ensign Glees notices power emissions levels are above what the decaying reactor should be providing. A further search reveals that while the station is indeed old, someone has modified it fairly recent with a covert monitoring equipment powered by hidden batteries. After tearing out the old relay network, Ensign Kepler spies some hidden transmitted data logs. The concealed sensors are monitoring tau neutrino emissions in the overall background radiation, using a method more sophisticated than our own detectors. But unclear why someone would go through such length to hide a scientific survey. I don't think it's a scientific survey, mate. Destroy the station! Give me your bit station. Not all your bits. If I can. Maybe I can't. Maybe I cannot. Maybe it's like the other ship that's... Well, there are things falling off, maybe. That should be the core. Oh yeah, we can. Some titanium, platinum and copper, we take all those. Just a little bit of fire. I could go to this one first, because on the way. I got some reach going. Also, how much XP do we need for the crew? We need a lot more. We need a lot more. But we're already good at communicating with aliens, so that's good. I'm not sure what to take next. I think maybe observation would be nice. We'll see. We shall see. And we need to quickly upgrade our ship, because those guys will keep hunting us, and they will murder our faces with 2 or 3 ships. Usually 3. My ship looks so ugly, man. It is so ugly. We need more stuff to build it better. At least we didn't get one shot so many times because of stuff around my cockpit now. So that is good. .136 with almost perfect void effects. I wish we actually had a speed thing on it. That's 8 kilometers per hour or AU or whatever. AU per second. Which probably isn't AU per second. That would be kind of insane. Hello, planet. Anything here? Nope. Is a star of any kind of interest? Nope. A comet? Oh, hello, comet. This comet has a nearly perfect crystalline core, likely caused by the stability of the system's Lagrange points. Cool. 150x research points, I'll take those. Nothing on this one. I will open the gateway, because we're here. So we can travel, if need be, to places. The 3 comets we've seen has allowed me to further refine my model for stellar evolution in this universe. It's close to our own, but with subtle differences, particularly during inflationary epoch. They have a lot about the inflationary epoch here. And I still can't pronounce this. I still can't. I just can't, man. Gas giants. Fun. I mean, the comet alone is worth it. That 150 research points plus 250 for the collection of 3 comets is pretty awesome. Oh, last planet actually has something. Ooh, titanium, yttrium, platinum, good. This looks like the remains of a repair pit stop. With the vastness of space, it's hardly unusual for travelers to leave some junk behind. What is unusual is leaving valuable research-rich components behind. Whoever was here must have been in quite a rush. And I'll take it. Also 1 XP. And we keep going. Because important things await us there. Man, that's a lot of snow. It's gonna be hard tomorrow morning when I have to go to Mike. This morning was not very slippery, but a lot more snow. Well, people pack it together when walking or driving over it, and then will turn to ice. That's a problem on a bike. Derelict vessel ahead. Okay. Behind us, cruiser derelict. It's sometimes hard to see where they are, so you fly past them and then you see the message, because I didn't see that at all. And it's still hard to see. Yeah. Space is dark. The ship is in poor condition, partially from the slow excision of entropy, but mostly because it was in pretty bad shape to begin with. The captain's log is still intact. Hired by a group of academics fleeing the devout, almost returned their money when I saw the ship they bought. An Imperial protector, former pride of our fleet, stripped to the bones. No weapons, no batteries, old fission reactor. We'll be lucky if we make it halfway to their final readout. Our chance will be better if they tell me exactly where it was. But I need the copper and some distance between me and Prefect Seal. Interesting ship design. Subsequent entries detail the ship's decay and burial of passengers in space as supplies ran low. The desiccated corpse of a lone emir sits in the captain's chair. The bluish dust around the captain's chair is probably its dried blood. Well, yeah, copper they translate as blood, and they probably have their blood based on copper instead of ores on iron. So yeah. Extra research points, I'll take those as well. Good. Now, give me your bits. Titanium, I'll take. Free loot. I mean, he's dead anyway, right? So we'll take his blood, copper, and just move on. Can't wait till I go faster. I know my big ship, I go 300 at almost perfect void. So yeah, there's a lot more speed to be had. And that's not even a fast ship, because I made it into a full-on battleship, which I like. Big, bulky, hard to kill with lots of armaments. Safety first, without lost the enemy. Lots of things to find here. Let's see. Scanning. No anomalies found. Check. I'll go for the mission last. We'll just go check all the other planets first. We do have a teleportation station. That's nice. Sends the team. This pyramid once was sealed with a heavy block, several meters thick, but sometime in the past century someone cut through it. Inside are signs of relatively sophisticated technology, as well as tools for fine stone and metal work. After studying the equipment and surviving writings, Lieutenant Gary concludes that this structure was occupied by a group towards the end of the Fallen Empires dedicated to the preservation of knowledge about the remnant artifacts. The goal apparently was creating low-tech static information storage systems, such as physical objects that could encode information, possibly to allow a reconstruction of information in the event of technological collapse. Okay, so I do want to keep information, very much about information containment and keeping it from being destroyed over time, I guess. Let's activate the portal. And the ads are about to start. I'm going to fly to the next to the star, then we go to a planet, and we're just going to wait there. Star is fine. Now, one of these planets is where we need to deliver our stuff. The ads are about to start, so I'm just going to wait here for a sec. Quick save just in case that is not a friend. And then I'll go for a quick bathroom break. Give me a moment while the ads are running, and I'll be right back with you. we've returned. The ants are gone. Good. I did see the guy fly by. Big hero ship is here. Anyway, let's first scan. Deploy the team. The team takes standard elevated biohazard precautions upon landing, despite Ensign Rhea's assurance that they are more likely to catch Dutch elm disease than a silicon-specific pathogen. True. They also rebuff offers for lengthy celebration of the delivery. Have the team return to ship. So we now deliver the medical supplies to the civilization which had a full-blown what's it called again? Epidemic going on. So yeah, they like us. That's good. So now we need to find a trade ship to get a reward from that. But that's good. I'm gonna scan this planet and talk to the legendary steed of Whiskamoog. I like it. He's just Whiskamoog with his legendary steed. I like that. Of course, we return to conquer the galaxy. I mean, what else to do with a galaxy, right? What better thing to do than just to conquer it? Let's see, Whiskamoog. Hello, sir. Let me speak to you. Do you have something good to trade? I already got the missile, so no missiles from him. But he's someone we can get weapons stuff from. Also, we can just get them for free if we fight others. I think we already had the warhead. I think we already have that. So no need. We can sell, for example, platinum to him is decent. He does love his neutronium, which we don't need for the next cockpit. We do need it eventually. But let's see what he would give us. 18 yttrium, which is fine. Something we need. We need eventually for our best cockpits, we need 27 etherine. 27 of these. We need 19 neutronium. And 6 adamantite. He doesn't seem to... If you want to buy, he sells aluminum cheaply. The rest is not that cheap. I mean, copper is okay, but... Do you want to keep our yttrium or do you want to get some aluminum? I mean, aluminum is kind of easy to get. I don't want to buy that. Platinum we don't need at the moment. And he only buys neutronium. I mean, he sells it at an awful price. So, currently I think we're fine. Yeah, I think we're fine here. Good. It's a dog? That's not a dog. That is a hero. A heroic guy. I forgot his name already, but it's a long name. Let's go to this blue star. I know there's something here we want to investigate. I don't really know exactly where it is, but there's something really awesome we need. He does have a kind of cool ship though. Mostly missile based. I think lasers as well, which we don't have access to yet. Now I'm contemplating to... I'd like to go to weapon systems. I think I want to go with the what do you call them? The plasma launch we already have. Those are the ones we use right now. And I think I want to go for either solid state cannons or the laser beams, because both of them are really awesome. I don't really want to rely on missiles, because they're good, but they can be shot down. Same with fighters. And I don't think you can unlock everything in the tech tree. You keep track of current mission objectives. That's fine. That's completely fine. Just want to have a look at one of these stars here is the one we need to go to. Also a little nebula around this one, that's good. A nebula. We need to keep an eye out because there are things in deep space as the previous derelict ship we found. So there are things happening around us which are hard to see here. Don't trade dogs, trade with cats instead. No, we trade with walruses. He's a walrus. Definitely a walrus. Although he's blue. We find a planet here, gas giant. Let's go there first, because it seems to be the closest thing. And the portal. Nice. No anomalies detected. Quick way back, always nice. Now I need to make sure I have enough engineering capability on my crew or be very lucky. So I think if I find the thing I'm looking for, I probably want to... yeah, this is the place. This is the place. One, we have a few meteorites. Judging from scans of the dust, this used to be a large, rich asteroid field. It used to be indeed, very important. There we go, some silver. Now this thing here is of vital importance that we succeed there. So I'm gonna save it, and I will save Scubbit if I need to get what I need. Do know this in advance. That thing is too big not to have. That is a game changer. So be warned, safe scumming might be involved here. I hope we don't have to, but you know. Let's save it. Pin cushion, yes. Resume. Now let's look at this thing here. Refinery derelict. Investigate. This derelict automated station was apparently built to recover ore from the asteroid and process into ingots. It was still collecting ore when it finally broke down. It probably became uneconomical to maintain this facility once the asteroid field was mined out. The core equipment is intact. With some resources and elbow grease I could get it working again. Yes, automated mining, please. Repair it. I could also leave, but I'm gonna try to repair it. We need aluminum, titanium and chrysolite. We don't have enough yet. Let's copy it. I thought this was a skill check, apparently not. When a refinery is full, it is designed to automatically activate the nearby flinger and send the resource payload through. So it does that. Let's see. Print screen this. I want to know what we need. Let's put it there and there. So now I know what I need. I probably need to grab all those things. I don't think we have the aluminum, maybe. Investigation. What do we have? Cargo. Would be nice if it said what we needed. So aluminum, we need 80. We don't have that. Titanium, we need 25. We have enough titanium. And 1 chirolite. Oh, I didn't bring a chirolite. I thought I did. So aluminum and chirolite are our bottlenecks here. We need that. We need both of those. Good. And then there's this planet here, which we also need to succeed on. So I'm gonna save it again, because we didn't need to do skill check up there. So maybe the skill check is down here. I'm not sure. I want to make sure we do this properly, because this is infinite resources of a certain variety for us. A lonely solar-powered radio antenna points to the sky. It points to this flinger here. After examining the control unit, Ensign Glees notes that this antenna is transmitting repeated data towards a nearby flinger. Have the team return to the ship for now. Okay, so we need to fix this station first, then we can redirect this towards our base, which is kind of awesome. Means we need to get aluminum and chrysolite. Chrysolite I can buy. I don't think you can find it anywhere. Also, where does it fling me base, I wonder? I don't think it flings me all the way over there, right? I think I want to see what the flinger does. Let's see what it brings me. It probably brings me somewhere I don't want to be, but we'll see. Oh, it flings me. Okay, yeah. I think the data being transmitted are the coordinates of the antenna. This must be a failure mode that redirects the flinger to a known location. Ah. Can I now do this? Update the antenna's coordinates. There's no checks, just have it. Cool. So now it will send to... Now, you saw it turn around there. Now this should send us towards our own base, basically. You see the line? Instantly back to base. I don't want to go back to base, right? I think I want to go... Actually, I think I want to, because then we can mine aluminum, buy the chrysolite thing, go back here, and get upgrades. Yeah, let's do that. Because I want that thing up and running. I want that free mining for us. And there it is time again. We have to leave out 30 minutes. Thank you for the stream. Stay safe and see you next time. See you next time, mate. And be careful outside, because I'm not sure how it's at your place, but here's a lot of snow and ice and cold and slippery things. Yes. Especially slippery things. Beware of those. Hello, guys. Do you have anything we can use? We come with a warning. Rumors have reached us that the devout are increasing their attention in your direction. They've even incorporated Pincushion into the latest incarnation of their eschatology? How flattering of them. It does imply that the absolute value of their respect for you is high. But I do not think flattery is their intent. I think so too. It's a clever stratagem they use. They've observed your interest in the remnant artifacts. The summons are now subtly changed to connect the Telonian and Commander Asmo. Now your investigations conveniently fulfill fresh prophecies, and their converts grow. We're now prophesized in hindsight. Yes. Notice you are the focus of the attention. They will pursue you with fanaticism, and do not assume their irrational superstitions means they are fools. Thanks for the heads up. You're welcome. You share our interest in knowledge and enmity in the devout. We're hearing reports that the ranks are growing even faster, and with new converts they gain access to superior technologies. What do you know about Wiskamuk? Yes. Was this? No, it's Igramul the Vele. Yes, that's different creature. The legendary is Wiskamuk. We've not had dealings with this entity. There are a variety of stories, but most are implausible at best. Most reliable information we have is that he is presently a trader, specifically a trader of weapon components. The provenance of these items is dubious, since he seldom seems to be in possession of complete systems. He probably shoots down someone, grabs the item and sells that. But if you're having trouble finding a tactical artifact for research purposes, his wares are apparently genuine, if exorbitantly priced. We found a massively polyhedral artifact in deep space. What can you tell us about it? Based on your data, a remnant artifact, certainly. Very early Fallen Empire documents mention crystals or jewels with this shape. There's a great deal of superstition around them, and significant to the devout who believe the starlands must cast them into the sea. Similar language can be found in early Empire texts related to the gateways, suggesting this is a metaphor for wormhole travel. While the remnants would lead larger and more elaborate artifacts than the gateways is a mystery. Perhaps it is a mistake to assume that the remnant artifacts could be any more comprehensible to us than they are to the Pigjack Fly. We'll be investigating it for ourselves. If you learn more about it, please share. We like a trade. Optical detector, can't afford that, they need silver. I want one of these here. That's pretty expensive. And what do we sell in exchange? They do love their laser parts. We don't have any of those, so that's not gonna help. We can sell platinum. We don't need that right now. So silver is -4. Now we have enough silver to do so. I don't think we want to sell anything else. Titanium we need for building. Yeah. So we now have one of the crystallites. That's good. I'm not gonna buy the detector. That will be for later. And now we need aluminum. A bunch of aluminum. So we can repair the facility and get free resources sent directly to base. And I'm surprised that's all done without any kind of skill check. You just get this, which is kind of makes sense because it's kind of game changing. I've transferred the critically injured support personnel to Kaleni's Med Bay, who've been assigned replacements from their staff. Cool. Let's go for research. Entropic shunts, so we don't have as much heat in our systems. So if we go to a shipyard here, you see these are orange. I hope that will become yellow after this research. So the entropic shunts, yes. Module hardening. Damage module still function, good. Going for exhaust fans so I can do all the cooling I need. I'll take the chrome plates, a bit of waste, but at least it stops glowing then, it's annoying. Good. I can do more modular logistics for 225. That means, I mean, we don't have to explore hull yet anyway. So at the moment I don't need bigger. I just need better. Handling is nice. Let's keep on going with plasma. This is damage per unit. Range. Yes, more range is insane. Outrange the enemy is great. Good. We got these things for quick retargeting. Plasma ball speed. I mean, we all want that, but anything we need first. A reactor is good. Better reactors, better power. We need that. It's kind of vital. And the sensors. I mean, let's get this. Why not? I like to have good sensors. It's just something I like. So, this one became yellow at least, no longer orange. So at least helped one of them. We don't have aluminum to build things with. That's our biggest issue. So we need to go back to the asteroids to do that. Maybe operation has something for us. Pincushion has performed admirably in exceptional circumstances. Your crew have been awarded promotions in the field. It is time their commander received the same. I award you the rank of Commander First Class. We've been promoted. Do we now get a payment? With your new rank, I have a bit more leeway as to what I am permitted to divulge to you regarding our mission here. For the most part, it's as you have been briefed. We've been tasked with investigating this universe before expanding research access. There are a number of classified additional details, only some of which I've had full access to. The research division that uncovered the wormhole and figured out how to expand it had some cause for fear that there was something dangerous here. So they developed a xenium device capable of creating a critical instability event at the Planck scale. If introduced to the wormhole during its collapse, it should permanently sever the connection. Okay, so xenium, which we found in the cargo vessel that was damaged when we came for the first mission before we entered the wormhole, was probably intended to be here to make that device to shut down the wormhole if needed. The idea is that if something in this universe poses an existential threat to our own, the CIA device will be used. Obviously, anyone on this side would be trapped here. Yeah. Since this would permanently strand us here, my superiors decided that general knowledge of this information might create counterproductive motivations, as they put it. Yeah, I disagreed, but was overruled. As I said, I'm allowed to disclose this information on a need-to-know basis to Commander First Class and up, so I'm afraid you'll need to keep your crew in the dark. Understood. Dr. Rama. Well, sensors have picked up an unusual multimodal Cepheid variable dwarf star. Wow. These are very rare in our universe, and we've never had a chance to study one up close. I suggested to Commander Yu that it would be an excellent scientific opportunity if Pincushion investigated it. And what did he say? He did not seem particularly receptive to the idea. His words were, "If it won't lead us to more remnant artifacts or reopening the wormhole, I don't want Commander Asmo wasting valuable time on your academic research," or something to that effect. Maybe the remnants really like these Cephalphos vagrant stars. Maybe they just like them and they just hang out near those stars, you never know. That's not what they're called, but yes, that was my thinking. We know nothing about whoever made these artifacts, except they were exceptionally intelligent. I'm exceptionally intelligent, and I'm very interested in the Cephalite variable star. Wow. Wow. Okay, yep. I'll transmit the coordinates to Lieutenant Avery. I should mention that one of Commander Yu's objections was that the star was not practically close to any discovered gateway. Okay, so it might be a long flight to get there. Cool. Research done. We don't have the new ship stuff. We don't have enough ether. We need 2 more, I believe. So let's make a ship. We can make a ship better because I don't have it. I do have engine Mark IIs, requires titanium, a lot of it, and gold. We could technically make 1 if we get more titanium. Let's get more aluminum first, so we can actually upgrade stuff. And actually, I just put you over there, it's fine. Then you are now yellow, so you will be functioning at full capacity. System nominal, that's good. So at least our weapons are better now. Slightly, because of the heat. I can't build anything because aluminum is a thing. So is titanium. Check. So, okay, the star is a bit further than Dr. Rem and nearby qualifier implied. Where is that star? That's a distance away. That's not a just a nudge over you there. We're going over here though to get more aluminum. Oh, my team has completed the process of combining our archives with your survey logs. There's a lot of fragmentary data, but we're starting to form a better picture of the history of this space. The combined data helps us put many of our previous discoveries into a broader context. More research points, yes. Okay, I'd like to know about the Ermir, the first guys we met, the guys who have the copper blood. As a matter of fact, I was just reading an interesting databank on the Ermir. The Ermir were the dominant species of the Imperial military. Since the Empire had no military rivals, it's hard to evaluate their strength. It seems there were multiple legions, with the most powerful being the first, followed by the second and so forth. Non-legion Ermir were like social constabularies. Okay. Okay. The First Legion commanded the Imperial chariots and are not mentioned in any post-Empire accounts. The Second Legion still claims to serve the Empire, although in their dialect the word for money and Empire are interchangeable. We work for money! Empire, yes, definitely. Anything about the Gorier? Those are the guys who are in the system, who are the scientific guys who seem to be friendly for now. No reference to them in the research so far, although it's clear there are many minor species and factions without enough detail to associate them with a present-day faction. Okay, so they're a bit of an unknown. The Brogadar, the guys who just were trying to extort us. I gather they were originally a regional constabulary force formed during the very late Empire period to fight the growing lawlessness in border regions. Initially funded by a consortium of local governments, after the collapse they became more self-sufficient. Pirates, yes. And the CXDA, those are the hauler guys. They're the faction principally responsible for logistics. During the Empire's reign, transporting raw materials, low-tech goods, and so forth between worlds that did not produce them locally. This was in contrast with the Imperial Trade Guild, who could buy and sell Imperial goods. Imperial goods was a special term for technology so advanced there was no risk of it being reverse engineered by the purchaser. Have you discovered anything more about the Devout? As far as I can tell, they were a religious awakening that emerged during the late Fallen Empire period. The precise beliefs are a bit confusing. They clearly worship the remnant artifacts, but specific beliefs are hard to pin down. They became increasingly fanatic over time, but were surprisingly unconcerned with orthodoxy. Most fanatical groups are pretty strict on adhering to some specific set of beliefs, and these guys apparently are not. Have you encountered any reference to a Wiskamook in your research? The hero. Maybe. As a reminder, the Universal Translator generates identifiers for proper nouns based on context and so forth. Looking at the underlying language matrices is challenging even for a Xeno expert. There are some references to an entity that might match Wiskamook, but I had marked them as obvious folklore. The character rode across the stars on a giant pink horse. He does call his spaceship as his steed. Arm wrestled a Telonian and challenged a black hole to a drinking contest. That sort of thing. If you can challenge a black hole to a drinking contest and survive it, that's already insane. The stories go back to the early Empire, so seem unlikely to be even loosely inspired by being alive today. I mean, we don't know his species, and haven't seen any species like him so far. He might be immortal. I mean, he still flies a pink horse, I guess. Anything else? No, that's fine. Lots of info, lots of research actually. Seeing the research, I might unlock a few things more before we leave. That's a lot of points. I'd like to use them. That's some good stuff. Research. We can go for fixed guns and nanite recovery. Increased chance of recovering nanite superfluid from enemy ships. I think this is healing. I'm not sure about it now. I'm tempted to go for fixed guns. I haven't done anything with them yet. Means we can from longer range shoot at stations, which could help us a lot. So let's do that. Fixed guns can only fire in the direction they're mounted in, but have longer range and more power than plasma turrets. More power sounds good, because plasma turrets are already pretty good. What do those things cost to make? Fixed gun, aluminum and yttrium, so same materials as the plasma. I mean, it's the same type of weapon, I guess. Cool. Okay. Let's go and get some aluminum. Aluminum. Also, we're crashing into this station, because why the hell not? That stuff keeps happening. That stuff keeps happening. Cannot be avoided, but now we can check out we need lots of aluminum and titanium, and we need a lot of both. Let's see, also, how far is my crew in the leveling thing? We need 19 more planets, okay. We got ads in 36 seconds. I'll be just probably flying around here and just grabbing all the materials while it happens. You won't miss much, except me just, you know, doing this. So don't worry about it. 20 more seconds and it'll start. And there's my first aluminum. We need more. We require more aluminum. So some copper, titanium, aluminum. Yep. Oh wait, we did do a mission for these guys. You know what? I'll wait for after the ads, because it says they're running on one end and the other end says it doesn't. I'll assume they're running, so I'm gonna wait, and then we'll talk to these guys to get a reward for delivering the medical supplies. I have 2 timers running, one on OBS and one on Twitch, and they're not always agreeing on whether ads are running or not. They do not always agree. Ah, now they're running. Now they are. I said I'll just continue grabbing some things. The best way to get aluminum and titanium is to do these kind of asteroid fields. But also, killing enemy ships, of course, gives you a good amount of them. Not as fast as these asteroids do, but still. It's a good way to get it. Also, with ships you also get other materials and maybe some artifacts, so there are more things to be found. But it takes longer to kill ships and to find enough of them. So comparatively, this is the most efficient way to get the base materials. And the ads are gone. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. As said, we've just been farming materials here. Should be a few more around, I guess. Let's see in the map. These two are, I mean, there's just a little bit over there. That's fine. Also, the location on the map here is not actually the exact location where you will find the last remnant or something. So yeah, you have to fly around, find the last one if you really want every little piece. I usually let the last piece go and just wait for it to respawn. Because sometimes they're so tiny you can't really see them. A lot of 4 aluminums per tick. Not bad. So I think that's the entire field. What did we get? 46 aluminum, that's not a lot. We need a lot more. We need 80 something, I believe, right? Let's have a check. This is why I print screen things. We need 80 aluminum, 25 titanium, and 1 kerolite. We got a kerolite. So maybe we can sell something to these guys that will just get us there in the aluminum department. I know this selling here would be bad for it's not a good deal. Also the thing is still here. Stupid thing. Still here. Oh. Surprised it stays around actually. Since the rest of the field respawns, I would expect this thing to respawn as well, but no. Well, it can stay baking in the sun, I guess. I think it's sun immune. Yeah, investigating a bit here to get that refinery up and running is pretty awesome. I'll think that's worth, even though the prices are not great. So we need 40 more aluminum. I can sell silver. That's fine. Titanium we need to keep. Yttrium we need to keep. Gold. We don't have a use for it. Actually, engines. Never mind. I do need some engine stuff. I mean, you can sell 2, I guess. That would give us to 40. That would be enough, right? It was exactly 80? It was exactly 80. Perfect. Okay. Then now we have more than 25. We have aluminum and we got our we go back there. Time to activate the device. Right there. We've not scanned everything? Oh no, we were here, yeah. We do have a wormhole there, it's kind of awesome. Instant transmission jutsu. Do not mind me. And then we go to the next star and get stuff, because this will take some time to collect things. I think it makes silver, either aluminum or titanium, and something else. There's 3 things you get from it. Which is kind of a game changer if you want to build things, which we're in the building things phase. We don't want to hit this thing. Refinery fixed. But what? We didn't have materials, did we? How was it fixed then? Wait. It was red last time, right? It says now refinery fixed. I can't interact with it. I hope it don't works, I guess. If it works, I'm fine with it, but I think it's a bug. Because we didn't have the materials to fix it. So I assume that it worked? I mean, we can only go back to the other place and see if we get any kind of resources then. Should we talk to one of the guys aboard the station to discern if it's actually functioning? But we're going over here. That means free resources. I'll take free resources. But yeah, I was expecting this to actually cost us something. So I hope it's not bugged and not functioning, because that will be a mess. And would be an actual game changer and make it very, very hard. We can still do it, but it takes a lot more time. And a lot more asteroid fields to farm to get all the stuff we get for free that way. At least we can fix this ugly thing then. Fugly. So we still need at least 2 more etherine. Oh, ship. Hello, ship. And they're all in the same colors as my own faction, which is kind of disturbing. The derelict is in remarkably good condition, particularly since the neutrino decay readings on the reactors show it's been dead in space for decades, if not longer. Radiation levels are quite elevated, still safe enough for a short investigation. There's no sign of crew or passengers, and the ship's logs are blank. It's a Marie Curie Celeste. I don't think so. Okay, sorry, that was funny in my head. I think so, yeah. Oh, good stuff. Xenium even. The cargo hold has a number of containers of materials, including some radioactive, but they're all still intact and did not explain the elevated radiation. That means they might have been killed by a radiation weapon, I guess, then. Would make sense. It's a cool looking ship, though. But I'll take your parts. Titanium. Stuff we need. Doesn't really matter. This one's the closest. Yeah. Oh, that's really close. Deploy the team. This small colony has been abandoned for at least a century. Lieutenant Gary observes it was a slow economic collapse, possibly due to the decline of some local industry. As the team investigates the structures, they become aware that several entities are following them, concealed by the trees. Well, our tactics are +0, so yes. That's okay. Maybe not. Ensign Cygnus-Lee attempts to set a stun trap with food as bait, but as the team falls back, they discover that their stalkers have anticipated the team's movement. Pelted by rocks, the team is forced to use stronger measures. They succeed in hitting one of the animals with a lethal shot. The rest flee into the trees. Ensign Rhea is now injured. A member of the command crew has been injured in action. They'll recover with time, but will be operating at reduced skill until they're fully healed. Higher biomed stats speeds crew recovery time. Yeah. It's a furry, six-limbed agile creature, looking something between a rhesus and a tabby cat. It has an exceptionally large brain cavity for its size. Okay, team back to ship. These dexterous creatures have the traits of a domesticated animal, possibly bred for companionship. They evolved remarkably quickly. I would not be surprised if they develop a language and tools used within the next 1,000 years. That's another 65 research points. And we got violence over there. Oh. You've earned the attention of the devout nomads. You are the obstacle to true comprehension from Whispered Whirlpool, the false prophet of the heretics. Take whatever preparation you wish to receive their blessing and understanding. Yes, elite priest. Anyway, violence. Yeah, you get it. And they get your stuff. Devout Cruiser Databank. Isn't that one we already had? I'm not sure. We lost a few on the way over while we had to do a few runs. That's a lot of good stuff actually. Let's see, what did we get here? Devout Cruiser Databank. This contains some incomplete technical data on a vessel using experimental tech recovered from Redacted. The vessel has been lost and there's some internal debate as to whether something went wrong with the new technology or was sabotaged by heretic infiltrators. So there is a lost ship based upon some weird thing. Okay, 85 research points. Not bad, not bad. So we should keep a lookout for a lost heretic ship, I guess. It might be a ship that went to our universe, though. Because it was far more advanced than the ships in this system than we've seen so far. And it wasn't our universe, so maybe it is lost. Nothing here. Let's check the stars just in case. Sometimes they're interesting, even if you don't see anything on. Nope. This planet has incredibly strong magnetic field, which spikes to reach up to 1.21 Tesla, probably the result of high concentrations of rare earth metals in the core. Cool. More points, more research, more data, more science. The anomaly turns out to be a disappointingly small chunk of aluminum, barely enough to register with the scanners. Okay, yeah, that happens. So we're over here. I'd like to get more research. I don't want to go to this star as well. Let's go for the portal, I guess, because that's still on the list. We've done our... Actually, I do want to go back to base first. Yeah, I want to check if we get resources from the station here. Because that is kind of a game changer if we do get that. I hope it's not broken. I really hope it's not. It's all candy time. My throat requires it. Candy. Candy. Hop. Yeah, the engine is fully recovered. That's good to know. I mean, we got some aluminum this way, so that's good. And the titanium is up as well. We need a lot more, but it's not bad. Nothing else, right? No relics we need to keep. We can shoot down a few more comets, I guess. Sorry, asteroids. We don't shoot down comets, we research them. But there's nothing in the cloud? Nope, nothing in the cloud. No violence, this is good. This is good. Let's see. Turn it off. We got some research points. Makes the flactors better, is fine. Can we go into fixed guns a bit further? The range and speed, damage, Improving accuracy is nice. Shoot through things. Not bad. I think go for range first. Let's make sure we can outrange our normal weapons. Yeah, that sounds good. Maybe 75. Let's get the sensor histories. I mean, it's a bit early, but... See the fog of war. So fixed guns like that. I can't put anything in front of it. Okay, so it has to be in front of my ship. Good to know. It's got one finger. It looks really awful. It looks really awful. But sure. Propulsion. We can get engine number 2. Let's get engine number 2. You become a 2. Actually, let's have a look. Max speed 20.9. 26.4. Far better. We need more gold for the next one, though. We got a bulkhead here. I can put this to the side. I'll put a light bulkhead here because we don't have anything better. So at least they don't overheat each other anymore. And this should make it better. I assume this one to become orange. Or not? Oh, the gun itself becomes orange. That's interesting. Didn't expect this one to go orange. It has space all around it, so... We expect it to be fine there. Apparently not. Can't put it there. What do we need for bulkhead? 50 aluminum. We don't have that. Titanium. Don't have it either. Okay, that's not gonna work. Fine then. Lieutenant Milton. Nothing with him yet. Maybe we have to wait a bit longer till it arrives or something. The nature of fixed guns makes targeting harder. When a potential target is close to in range, I'll enable the fire traces, which will highlight when a hit is probable. Okay. Secondary weapon is fixed guns. That's my 1. Okay, good. That's a good range though. So we got that. Yeah, we're gonna go to the system. Wait, maybe they have something to say to us. They don't always show up when they have something to say to us, but sometimes they you have to visit them yourself and talk to them. Nothing here. And communications. Sometimes just more options pop up. Oh, we could go here. Yeah, let's go there. Because that's where our own canisters are, which have more rare materials. It's not this. Oh, hello there. That's more materials. I'll take those. Can't shoot that. That's for them to get in range. Okay, aiming this is a problem. Not gonna lie. So I'm not gonna aim that while I'm anything flying, but there. Hey, Grumble Bunch! Hey, dude. Looks Star Control inspired. It could be. I've not played Star Control, so I don't know. It was really fun, and the story is really great. The whole story, the whole universe build-up is really good. I'm not sure about the aiming for this thing, but we can use for long-range attacks, I guess, on stations, if we can't get in range with our turrets. It's really fun. You can build your own ship, design it as you will. This is really ugly at the moment, because I don't have resources. But we don't want to get too close to these, because they can explode and will murder my face. Iridium, yes. Yes, please. But this should give us a bit more like those things. Those things will murder my face if they hit me. Yttrium, good. 4 more weapons. Yes, please. How do, man? The Advent candle ships. I mean, yeah. If you look at like this, then yes. It kinda is. Didn't realize that, but yes, you're right. How you doing, mate? Happy 2026, by the way. Haven't seen you that yet. Hope you're doing good, man. Hope you're doing good. What is this? Iridium, yes please. I mean, lots of these have nothing in them, but the ones that do have good stuff. Like yttrium. And it will refill over time. Now I really hope that my refinery down here works, because if it doesn't, we are screwed. A lot, yes. Very cold today, minus 17 this morning. Ooh, that is cold, man. It was here minus 5 or minus 6. It was pretty cold for here, yes. Although it's minus 5 centigrade. I'm not sure if you work in freedom units, because I then have no idea how cold it was there. This minus 70 centigrade is... I think the coldest it's ever has been here that I recall was minus 20. Minus 20 degrees centigrade, which was absolutely freezing. No freedom here yet. Oh, in that case, then it's really cold. Ah. These guys. Yep. They're pirates. I mean, he has eye patch. It says enough, right? He wants gold for protection. I refuse. But we need to... Now, they got 4 cannons on those wing tips there. We got more enemies. We can learn to watch each other. They can kill each other for us. Follow me, big brutes. Follow me. They're way too powerful for me right now. But these guys are not their friends. So if I just don't kill them all at once and let them fight each other, if they are actually following, hello? You big boy, come over here. Okay, not enough range. But his cannons don't have the range either. Yeah, those cannons volleys are kind of painful. But it takes some time to reload. Ow. But if they hit my cockpit, they basically one-shot me. I got one of his cannons though. This side is losing 1 cannon. That's good. Ah yes, they're fighting each other. Good, good. Fight each other. Let me just exploit your loot also. Oh, that's wrong. I need this one. Oh, it's going for me. Turn. Have to stay out of the arc of fire there. I think it's a 90-degree arc of fire on the side of the ships. And then there's a reasonable reload on those things. Ow. Fix what we can. Okay, there's that one coming in. We got one of his... I think we got both of his guns there. Yeah. Now these ships are puny, and they're not really interested in attacking each other. Okay, move. Okay, we dodge it. There's a station, don't want to mess with that yet. I want to get these guys. The problem is there are 2 of them, and their cannons are really scary. But I can't fire straight ahead with those things. Oh, turning. He got 1 more turret left, and then he's kind of helpless. Never mind, he had 2 of them. There's another guy. Never mind, we're screwed. Keep moving. I mean, he was about to die, but can't hang around with this guy here. There's 4. Holy shit, okay. I'm so glad these guys are here. They're my enemies too, but 4 of them is insane. He's gonna fire at me once. This guy's gonna fire at me twice. Don't you ram me, sir. No. Not good. Four of these guys, look at them. And I can't really fire with this, no. Ooh, that's gonna be 2 cannon shots. Maybe 3. This guy's full HP. dodge it, weave it. Yes, we live. And this guy's now in the middle of his friends, which is not good for me. It's really, really bad for me, actually. That's one. Grab his loot and run. Aluminum, gold, more gold. This guy's already damaged. I'd like to finish him off. I need to go back to these guys, so they might shoot each other a bit more. So I'm gonna do a drive-by, and hopefully we don't get... Oh, that's a cannon. At least one of them. Yeah, solid cannons are nice against stations maybe, but not like this. We're living. It's good. Fine. Can I get his turret here? Or his engines, either way. I think we got a cannon? I think that's what the thing will just flow off. There we go. Yeah. Go, 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 go. Move. And they're taking it. Nice. Yes. Shoot them. Good. Well, these guys are kind of useless. I was hoping they would help me, but they're so puny and weak and, you know, not really helpful. I'm just gonna take them out. Grab their things. Get the turret. That's one turret. One turret down. Okay, he missed his first shot. There's another turret down. Ow. Let's get some healing. And you saw if they hit my my cockpit once, I'm gone. No matter what my HP is. It's about to go down, right? One, go down. And we got more warpins. But that's from the station. That's fine. That's more cuties. We're okay with those. No, 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 no. Gold, aluminum, gold, titanium. Oh, this guy's full HP. These are less puny than last ones, but they're still puny. These are no problem. Not that. Ow. Titanium. I mean, we're getting the resource we need, I guess. Where's number 4 though? Wasn't there a 4th ship? I'm pretty sure there was. After they destroyed it. Ow. That's from the station. It's a rocket. Could also be a monocle, so it could be an aristocrat robbing you. Technically, maybe, yes. Aristocrat robbings. Maybe. Oh, we got the ads at the moment. Sorry, can't really stop right now. Actually, I can. We pause this way. Waiting for the ads. Waiting for the ads, guys. Actually, I should do this. It's ads time. Let's do that. Sounds better, right? I think so. Ooh, okay. We are alive still. I like this one. I like this one here. Let's get back to there. Screen capture. There we go. Yes. Here. What's the first video you're going to watch in 2026 from YouTube? Of course, a thread, right? 2 unskippable ads. I mean, he's not wrong. That's the first thing you're gonna see in 2026, yes. Goddamn YouTube. I mean, they're not wrong, you know? Oh, man. And the ads are gone. Welcome back, guys. Quick sneaky candy. Oh, I need to turn this off. Of course, also won't work. There we go. And we require Nope, that's not you. Require you to be silent. Yes, good. Okay, so I kind of paused in combat because I can just go to the inventory and then the game pauses. So you haven't missed anything, except that now he lost another turret. He's trying to turn around and use his sides always only with his turrets. I think he's out of turrets. No, never mind, he's not out of turrets. That could have been the end of me. We got one engine. If we can't maneuver, we're good. Don't dare to stay in one place because he'll murder my face. I don't really see his turrets anymore though, so it's kind of... Oh, there's a turret. I think. Oh, we got his engines. Oh, we got him completely. Nice. Ethylene. Ooh, that's good. Oh, they got rockets now? Okay. We can take these guys. These are robots. Yttrium, aluminum, titanium. Can I hit from here? I can. Actually, let's see. Can I ship systems, auto fire, fix gun smart, fix projectile? That's fine. I'm not sure what smart does. I assume it helps aiming. I assume. There we go. Nice. These are already scanned up. We need to go to the... What is the traders here? You know what? Let's have a look at traders. If they have anything good. They do like to buy aluminum, which we kind of need right now. But I'd love to buy one more. What's the name? Because it's always shortened here. Etherine. Etherine is the name. I need to learn that name. For 57 silver. Because then we can get the higher tier cockpits. I'd love to buy iridium, which you don't have a lot of. We don't need it right now. I mean, it's mostly meant for deflectors. Are nice. We do need them eventually, but there's a good price for this. I could sell some aluminum, but it's gonna cost me most of it. I mean, it's aluminum. It is aluminum. It's fine. We just do this, and then we can actually start building our first explorer or scout ship. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get a bigger ship. With barely any resources, of course, but yeah. I mean, we'll get a resource back from the ship that we own currently. It will just basically decommission everything you have and apply it as new resource for new ship. So you don't have to worry about having two ships. No. Oh yes, Grumble, you're right. Yeah, the end goal is having a Death Star. Oh wait, another one? Oh, hello. Free resources, I'll take those. Platinum, titanium. Just when we're about to build a new ship, I mean, I'll take all resource I can get. And missile warhead, there we go. That should give us missile technology. Oh, we got a chest as well. Let's get the warhead first. That's more research. And Brogadar chest. You know what? I'm gonna save those. I'm gonna save those for later. Yeah, those will be for next time. I know what they do. I mean the pirates. What would the chest be, right? What would the chest be? It's actually a map. It's actually a map. We'll do it later. I could fly into that thing right now, but I'm too late. Yep, never mind. I just skidded right in there. More resources, I'll take those. Don't mind me. And they're now working with cruise ships. Yeah, aiming a ship like this is kind of annoying. Just don't have enough fingers to move my ship and aim it and stuff. I need more fingers. Can I get a 7-fingered hand, please? Would be nice. There, inside his defenses. I mean, we get a lot of titanium this way, which is completely fine by me. No, that should shoot me back. They didn't. Oh wait, we need to talk to this guy as well. We did do a mission for these guys, so... This is CXTA 1657. We're carrying authorized cargo only. Memphis has been loaned with a trade guild. We delivered the medical supplies as promised. And they transmitted confirmation of delivery. I've noticed in the CXTA network that Pincushion is a reliable carrier and that I would make use of his service again. Yes, good. So basically we got a 5-star review. Now sometimes they have another mission for me. It's good to cast our eye on you. What can we help you with? Nothing here. Nothing here. Eventually we'll go back to base. At some point in time. We'll make ourselves our first cruiser with no resources. Yes. What's that? We don't have a thruster there. What is that? I think that's a bug. No, because the other ones are the other way. Oh, it does have side thrusters. This one just functioned. So they do have side thrusters on them. I never saw that before. Lieutenant Milton? Ah, yes. While we were gone, some refined resources just randomly appeared nearby. Randomly. After searching through log archives, I saw that a while ago you activated an automated dust refinery. It must have come from that. I used some to make some repairs and saved half of it for Pincushion. Silver, titanium and platinum. Titanium is for building, the rest mostly for, well, buying and selling things, so it's good. He got more for us though. During the last refit, I was discussing ways to improve Pincushion's tactical senses with Ensign Glees. We got talking about the crew's recent adventures, and an incident with a supposed derelict station came up. Apparently it had been configured to measure tau-type neutrinos. Yeah, indeed, that's the little sensor thing we found. Due to clearance restrictions, I couldn't reveal this information to them, but Starcom has been experimenting with using these particles to detect ships beyond the range of our normal senses. Nothing practical has come of it, to my knowledge, but maybe the operator of the station figured it out. There was nothing in the derelict ship's log to shed light, but they were sending data somewhere. They did a good job of hiding the target, but I think they adjusted their signal strength to account for nearby energy sources. If we return to the location of derelict, Ensign Kepler might be able to pinpoint the location with the local background scan. I think derelict might have been destroyed. But don't blame you, no point leaving valuable salvos behind. Dang it, I should not shoot a short thing. But you only need to find where derelict was to get the measurements. You should be able to find it in your ship's logs. Okay, so we can still go there. Okay, we haven't completely lost it yet, that's good. Analyze later. Shipyard. So look over here. My resources, right? It's 27 aluminum. It will deconstruct all of this when we go to a new ship. And we select the Explorer Bridge. And new ship. And then suddenly we got all the stuff back from the other ship. So what's the difference between them? Okay. Cost materials. It doesn't say any difference between them though. And we have a ship size of 45 on this ship. Okay. Which is not a lot, but it's something. We don't have... wait. It shows like we can't build. We can build. Normally it should be white if you can build things from it. What do we want to do? I want these mostly on the outside of my ship because they overheat a lot. And I need to get energy. We cannot make reactor Mark IIs. Requires 4 Kerolites, which is our limiting factor. I'd love to make 3 of these. Just 3 in a row here, because these don't overheat or anything. But since we can't do that, we'll use these then. And these do require... These are titanium, these are aluminum. We need titanium for other things as well. So let's just do this and see what happens. I need my scanner. We've now reinforced vents and stuff, so we can actually get rid of some of the heat. Let's get the survey lander, because we need that, as we are not allowed to go. Good. Energy is done. Weapons. Let's get... Actually, let's do weird with this. I want to make sure they're not overheating. That's important to me. Can only build 2. Cost titanium. Cost titanium. Yes, that means... Put you in as wings, I guess. Then propulsion. Can't afford it, cost titanium. Yeah, titanium is a big issue here. Give you some wings. I do have normal thrusters, I guess. I can put a thrust on that thing, of course. There. Have a thruster. This will probably overheat him though. Let's see, do they get to become orange or not? Not orange. Good. These will become almost certainly orange. Almost certainly. Or just they don't. Okay. So we lost some firepower on this. We have a bigger bridge. We just don't have the basic resource for this. So I will be harvesting more titanium and aluminum. I will do that off stream, I guess. I go through tool systems, get more resources, so we can build a bigger ship. I could do more engines on it, so we're faster. Engines are good. Bam, there. Now we get orange, though. I'd rather not have orange. Would they become orange if I put bulkheads there? Yeah, they will become orange still, so it's not. That's not helping. I could do a bulkhead and a bulkhead, because then we're not covering this square, so this hex, so it's still getting stuff it needs. And then we put in engines there. It's a bit weird, but it seems to work. These cost titanium though, don't they? No, aluminum. And 6 titanium. We have 6. I could do another one here, but I mean, let's put it on. Why not? And propulsion. I need another bit of titanium to get another one here. And they are still all yellow, so they have enough cooling around them. It's ugly. It's definitely ugly. So I'm going to do this. A little bit less ugly, slightly. So I'm going to get a load more titanium and aluminum from the asteroids. And see if we can make the ship a little bit more combat ready. I'll probably fly around, fight a few things. I'm not going to do any more story stuff. I'll do that all together with you. But we'll try to upgrade the ship to be a bit more combat ready. Yes, a bit more combat ready, because this ship is a mess right now. Our energy though is kind of good. Can I? It's about double what we need. Do we only need one of these? What do these cost? These cost me aluminum. We have enough of that. I was thinking if they cost titanium, I could just drop a few for some more better things, but we'll see. I don't need a second reactor right now. I might actually put this one right behind here. Oh, that's the whole wing statue. That put it there temporarily. Be gone, Satan, I guess. There. MK2. You go there, and then we install our propulsion. Good. That's slightly better. A teeny bit. Anyway, I want to thank you very much for watching, because I'm getting cold here. I'll be back tomorrow. We'll do some more research, find some more scientifically things. I'll try to upgrade the ship a bit. We're getting some aluminum, some titanium, finding a few things, just getting a bit of upgrades on the ship so it's a bit more defended and not completely easy to shoot, because this is the whole cockpit. And I'll see you back tomorrow. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you have a great rest of your day. And yeah, see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.